Here in the United States, we spend more money on healthcare than any other country, developed country in the world, yet we are not leading the way in health. In fact, sadly, it's quite the opposite. We are at the bottom. We have so much chronic disease and illness in America. And in fact, medical debt is the #1 cause of bankruptcy. So we are collectively sick and broke. And in my opinion, those are both kind of a national security risk. But I don't like to dwell on the problem, but I do love to focus on solutions and supporting companies who are also focused on solutions. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what my husband and I got in our monthly orders from Young Living and why we support them and how we use these things in our day-to-day life to support our wellness so that we are not funding sickness later on. One of the biggest reasons that I love and support Young Living is because they are a regenerative farming company. I became a member of Young Living almost 14 years ago when I was kind of in that perimenopause stage, and I was looking for solutions, natural solutions to support my health as I navigated that time. And, I had already kind of learned about, the chemicals and things that were in our food. So I'd already changed a lot of things about my health, but I wasn't yet aware of all of the chemicals that were in our personal care products and our toothpaste and all of these microtoxic exposures that we were having in these products that I was getting from the store, right? So I fell in love with Young Living, their vision, their mission, and honestly, I believe that regenerative farming is a big part of the long-term solution for healing not only ourselves, but our land and our country in a lot of ways. So I have been on the Young Living Loyalty Rewards program for, I just looked the other day, 160 consecutive months. So quite a while. We have been using and loving Young Living products, and my husband and I are both on the Loyalty Rewards program. And so I want to show you what we got in our orders this month. And then also at the end, I have a third order where I cashed in my Loyalty Rewards points and got some products for free. And I just paid the shipping, and I will show you that as well. All right, so on my order, my husband and I have both been taking the Master Cellular Nutrition for the past couple of months, and Young Living reformulated another product, and I absolutely love this stuff. I'll get into it a little bit, but in this little pouch, there are 5 capsules. It's got a multivitamin capsule, a cellular support capsule, and 3 bone support capsules, which as a 55-year-old postmenopausal woman, that is incredibly important to me right now. So the Master Cellular Nutrition, in addition to meeting or exceeding 100% of the daily requirements on many of the key nutrients that we need, so it's got all of the vitamins, but it also has things like quercetin, turmeric, green tea extract, a lot of botanicals and essential oils like thyme, frankincense, just a lot of wonderful stuff in here to help support the body. And I will tell you, I do notice a difference. There was last month I think it was, when I didn't get my order placed right away like I intended to. So I had a few days, almost a week, where I was without it, and I did notice a difference. And after not working out, not lifting weights for over 4 years, I felt my energy levels kind of returning, and I am now lifting weights again. So super happy about that. But on my order, I got the Master Cellular Nutrition, and I bundled it with, there's a few different ways that you can bundle it. And typically I bundle it with the Ningxia Red because we drink a lot of Ningxia Red. But this time I got the Daily Hormone Essentials, and I'm kind of trying that. And I am actually taking 1/2 of a pouch a day. So sometimes you kind of have to play around. I'm an experimenter, and I kind of dabble with it. When I had tried this early on, 1 pouch full a day felt like too much for me. So right now I'm taking 1/2 of a pouch, and I'm going to try this again and see just kind of how my body responds to it. but I don't take any hormones. I support, and there are no hormones in this, by the way. It just has things in it that support your body to support your hormones. I believe that our bodies do the healing on its own if we, support it with nutrition and herbs and things that help the body along. So I got the Master Cellular Nutrition in the Daily Hormone Essentials bundle. And then because we do drink a lot of Ningxia Red, I got the 14-day Make a Shift Reset, which is 51 pouches of Ningxia Red. And Ningxia Red is a superfood juice with the Ningxia wolfberry, just packed with a lot of goodness. It's got blueberry, pomegranate, essential oils like lemon, orange, tangerine, yuzu, just a lot of wonderful nutrition in here. And we drink it every day. Our grandkids love it. And so it's definitely, we've been using Ningxia Red for pretty much the entire 160 months. So with Young Living, every month they give you free oils at the 100 PV level if you're on loyalty rewards, and at the 200 PV level, whether or not you are on loyalty rewards, which is the monthly ordering program, and at the 300 PV level. So at the 100 PV level, I got a 15 milliliter bottle of tangerine. Now, I've mentioned in other videos, Young Living has a white label for a vitality label for if you can take it internally, and they have a solid color label for topical and aromatic use. So I'm going to talk about both ways because tangerine does come with a vitality label. So if you are okay, so using tangerine is one of those, all of the citrus oils are really helpful for supporting a happy, cheery mood and supporting your mood that way. But if you take it internally, like put a drop or two in your water, it also may support digestion and the lymphatic system and immune system. So it's full of limonene. I love citrus oils. I love to diffuse them. I will also apply them topically. When you apply citrus oils topically, you want to do it at night, or like I say, apply it where the sun doesn't shine, because you don't want to go put it on and go lay out in the sun because they are photosensitive and you could burn. You probably will burn. So I will apply it topically at night so that when I'm out in the sun the next day, it's not a problem. Oh, I forgot. Part of my regular order was also, before I talk about the free things, I also got sclerescence. And this is a blend that has clary sage and other oils that support my hormones. This also comes with a vitality label. So probably the most common way I use it is a couple drops under the tongue, sublingually. Okay, so kind of went out of order there, but sclerescence was on my order. Tangerine was free at the 100 PV level. At the 200 PV level is Melaleuca quinquenervia. And this one supports healthy looking skin, hair, nails. It has stronger properties than tea tree, which is the Melaleuca alternifolia. So it's great for like cleansing and neutralizing odors. So lots and lots of uses. Melaleuca is one of those that is great to have in your toolbox. And then longevity. I have to grab my longevity. Okay, so longevity is, the stories I could say about longevity. So this is a capsule. It also comes in an oil blend, but they package it like this in the form of a capsule so that it is super easy to take. And this is a blend of thyme, orange, clove, and frankincense. And this is fantastic for supporting immune function and protecting against oxidative stress. So you could take one a day just as a general maintenance kind of a thing. I have a whole big story to share with you guys that's going to be in another video, probably in a week or so. But I recently had a big problem with a tooth, and I went to the dentist and I was prescribed antibiotics. And I decided to not use the antibiotics, but to support my body through nutrition and oils and vitamin C. And as you can see, I am much better today. I will put a picture of what I was on 9 days ago on the screen. But this is a phenomenal product to have in your toolbox when you need it. I absolutely love longevity and couldn't say enough about it. And it is free this month with a 300 PV order. Okay, so on my husband's order, he got the Master Cellular Nutrition Bundle, which comes in a box like this, and then it's the tube, and then the packets inside the tube, and the Ningxia bundle. So inside here, there is 30 pouches, 2-ounce pouches of Ningxia Red. So he has one in his lunch every day. I drink it every day. When I was dealing with my tooth issue, I was drinking a lot more Ningxia Red. I really believe in supporting the body nutritionally anytime, but especially when you are needing to boost your immune system and you need to, you know, support your microbiome and just really feed your cells. So big fan of Ningxia Red here. Okay, so he got the Master Cellular Nutrition Ningxia Red bundle, and then Progessence Plus. This is actually for me. This is a natural, has wild yam in it, which supports progesterone. And like I said, I have gone through perimenopause and menopause, and I am not on any kind of hormones. I use plants and nutrition to support my body naturally that way. So then, of course, he got the Tangerine and the Melaleuca for free at the 100 and 200 PV level. And then, so with the loyalty rewards program, you can either order just a regular order once in a while with Young Living, or if you choose to be a part of their monthly loyalty rewards program, like we are, then you change your order every month based on what you need to get. And you accumulate points, and after you've been on the program, they start at 10% back, which is a pretty generous loyalty rewards program. But then after you've been on the program for 2 years, you can get 25% back. So if you spend 100 PV, which is typically dollars, but not always, then you get 25 points back, and you can save them up and cash them in later on. And so this month, I also cashed in some of my loyalty rewards points to get some free oils. And I want to show you what I got and why. So I have been getting weekly massage, and I take different oils, but a lot of times I will take lemongrass and cypress to my massage appointment and have my massage therapist use those oils. They're both fantastic oils. I absolutely love them. Usually I'll kind of blend them into one bottle so she doesn't have to mess with two. But and then I also got a bottle of Panaway. Panaway comes in the premium starter bundle that I recommend for beginners. And it's kind of a pricey oil to replace, which is another reason that bundle is such a value, is because it is included in there. And so is frankincense. But I'll give you a little bit of my tooth story. So this is a tooth that had some dental work done. I had a filling as a kid. And then several years ago, I got all of my amalgam fillings taken out at a holistic dentist. But a few years ago, that tooth, because it weakens it. Every time you do stuff like that, it weakens the tooth. And so probably 3 or 4 years ago, the back part of that tooth broke off, but it was still fine, and I was still eating and everything was fine. And then over the past few weeks, it felt like I was injuring it a little bit more. And then like a week and a half ago on a Friday, I bit down at dinner and I really injured it. And by the next Monday, my whole face was inflamed. And anyway, so I had actually ordered this before I really did that big injury on the Friday night. And I did it because I apply Panaway to my jaw. Whenever, when I had done the dental work at the holistic dentist, I used a lot of oils. Frankincense and Panaway are kind of the ones that I lean into the most. But I was oiling my jaw throughout the day, and I knew that I was kind of having this challenge. And anyway, so I wanted to restock my Panaway. But this has, it has wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint. And helichrysum is a very precious, pricey oil, which is what makes this one more expensive to replace. But I was able to cash in my loyalty rewards points and get those 3 oils for free, which was really nice, and I just paid the shipping. Young Living just offers so many different tools that empower me over my own health, and we use them in our day-to-day activities, but we also have them on hand for times that I need to use them a little bit heavier, like this past week that I have. So if this is something that is interesting to you, I will leave links below. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions. I have been using oils on a daily basis for almost 14 years, and I love helping people and supporting them to a more natural, holistic lifestyle. So if you enjoyed this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I always love reading your comments, so please leave me your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.